Very nice. Welcome, everybody. It's the Three Ugly Mugs. I'm Johnny B. Good to be here, along with my partners in crime. Matt Fernandez is here.
Hey guys, we're still alive. We're doing it.
Let's play the intro again.
God damn it, Bothwell.
Fuck, man. John J. Murray's here, everybody.
I got my new fitted Bucks hat. This is my new fitted hat of the fall season.
I like
brand
it.
New.
Very fresh.
Brand new. Just pulled it out of the box before we started the recording. Yeah.
Yeah, well, 2 weeks away from the creamsicle game at Raymond James.
Well,
So.
I ordered it because I wanted to make sure it would be here in time for Creamsicle Day. Yeah.
I always have one on deck.
So gay when you say creamsicle day.
Creamsicle Day. Hey, you guys want to go to Creamsicle Day?
Yeah, this one actually has a Kleenex compartment so I could wipe the jizz off my face.
Jesus Christ.
Is that too much to start the show?
It's Bruce Jizz. Yeah, Bruce. Yeah. Everybody knows that Bucko Bruce likes to come in Johnny's face.
Oh, they had to design Bucko Bruce like make him super gay like that because the Raiders were threatening to sue us if we used like an overly aggressive pirate mascot.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they made him all like
that's why they made
gay
him
and feminine like that. I learned that at that
They're
fucking museum thing I did.
They're like, put a dick in his mouth. They're like, no.
Yeah.
No, how about a knife? Can we do a knife?
Give
They're
him
like,
a good
fine.
head of hair and a feather, make him fucking gay as shit.
I just always assume that because Buccaneers, they're kind of like the snitches of the pirate world, right? Because they're pirating for the crown.
Is that what Buccaneer means?
Yeah,
honestly,
that's what Buccaneer means.
I thought they were all the same.
That's what it means.
All the pirates look the same to me.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know. All the pirate knowledge I have is from Gasparilla and the Goonies. So, I mean, it's very limited. So, I don't know. I just thought
Johnny
they came
Depp.
in. Yeah, exactly. I thought they just came in. They did funny shit. They, maybe raped a little bit, and pillaged,
a little bit.
Smidge of rape.
Just a little bit. You got to trickle a little in to keep some real fear in people. You can't just be all fucking Johnny Depp all the time. Once in a while, you got to go a little rapey rape. And they're like, oh shit, pirates are here,
Well, I am glad we are able to record, guys.
Yeah,
I know.
You guys, man.
Yeah, this was a sad extra week. Yeah.
As soon as the music hit, I was like, oh yeah, I missed you guys.
Yeah, this was fun.
I actually wrote it down on my notes here. I wrote.
I'm glad no one died. First one in the podcast to die is a faggot.
It is true. It is true.
I will say that at your funeral.
Yeah.
I wrote that down also.
Goes on your tombstone.
If you die before me, you're a pussy.
If you die from a hurricane, wow. It wasn't easy though. This is a toughie, man. This is the most impact we've had like in the Tampa Bay area over 100 years, and I'm way inland. You guys are more near the coast, so I'm like 10 miles inland, but the wind was fucking outrageous. Like it was
scary. I've never boarded up my windows before.
This was the most wind that I've ever experienced as a Floridian. And I've been here for quite a few storms. I missed a few big ones, but I think this is the biggest one I've ever sat through. Listening to that wind, it took a fucking tree from my yard and snapped it in half, like right in the middle.
Like a pencil?
Like a pencil.
All right.
Yeah. And then luckily it broke at that halfway point because then the branch was so long that it just didn't hit my roof.
I found a bunch of tiles and shingles from my roof all over my yard the next day. So I'm like, I hope my shit doesn't start leaking.
Yeah,
I'm really
that's
worried
bad.
about
You better
that.
get up there and put some new shingles up there.
I will. I'm going to put on my tiniest jorts.
I was gonna say, you guys got those kind of skills where you just get on your roof and fix shit. Like, is that what you do?
I just put that fucking what's that Billy May shit? That's like it's like
Flex Seal.
Flex Seal. That's
I was
right.
like,
Baby.
cocaine.
He just stuffs a bunch of sham
I do a line and I jump onto the roof.
Billy Mays here for cocaine. I'm dead. Allegedly. I don't know. Everybody has a heart attack at 45. Yeah, no, I rent. You guys both own, so you really got to worry about your shit. Like, I was like, take this motherfucker to Oz. I don't care. I'll get another lease. I don't give a shit. Yeah.
Johnny's like, I wanted to break this fucking lease anyway.
Get me out of here. I don't want to live in Valrico anymore. This is dumb. Yeah. But no, it didn't take the house at all. It did take one part of my fence, I think, is in Orlando or something, which is fine. That's fine.
Really?
I don't care. Yeah, it took a chunk of fence.
You guys got anything.
Well, no, because it slid up the backside of the bay there. That's where Valrico is.
Oh, I guess you're right. It's on the back
end. It's on the other side of the bay. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
enough.
So like if you go like Brandon and then right there is like Apollo Beach and the water and all that. So, but no, we got like over 100-mile-an-hour gusts
Yeah,
were
you're not that
recorded.
far from the
Gnarly.
water. You're far from the Gulf, but you're not
Yeah.
that far from the bay.
Yeah, a few miles, but man, like I said, the wind howling, like we boarded up the windows, and by we, I meant my best buddy Whitmore came over and did it because he's a man that owns a drill.
He's a man. He has a drill.
I thought you were going to say I did it, but no, not even you.
Yeah, no, it's. I imagine just Whitmore very efficiently hanging boards on windows while Johnny barbecues the
No,
entire
no, no.
time.
That dude is such a good person. Like,
Yeah, he's my best friend. No, he's the man. But like, look, I contribute to the relationship too. Like if he needs jokes, or barbecue or something, I got him. No, but I wasn't like not there. I was holding the ladder, encouraging him. Like, buddy, you're great. You're great. Look at you, buddy. Wow, drilly drill. That's my man. Hell yeah, dude. Yep. Good. You're good. You're
so
good.
awesome.
Yeah, do you need me to grab a bolt? Are there screws? Nope. Okay, all right.
you're
I
like
got
a
you.
child. You're like a child working with his dad.
Yeah,
It's
basically.
like hold the
yeah.
flashlight right here and don't move.
That's not an exaggeration. That's exactly how it happened.
I'll still message Whitmer if I have a problem with my car that I don't know how to fix. I'll
Yeah.
message him and he'll know exactly how to fix it. 2 seconds. I don't even bother Googling anymore.
So he's the most masculine one of all of us by a mile.
Oh, a million miles. Yeah, like no, I'm not kidding. Like anything manly, like you go to Whitmore. Like if you need anything, if you need a hammer or any kind of gun, he has everything you need. I'm not even kidding.
Do you have a chainsaw and an AK-47?
He does.
I'm gonna attach them.
I promise you, when shit goes down, like I don't care if you're anti-gun, anti-redneck, whatever you are. When the fucking Chinese start parachuting in, you're gonna want to be at Whitmore's place. That's the compound. You're gonna be like, that's my best friend. We'll be fine.
I'm not anti-gun. I'm just like not a gun weirdo. Like
Oh,
a
yeah,
gun
yeah,
is- A gun is like it's just another tool.
It's a tool. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why people
hope
have 50 of them. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. You need 50
2 or
of them. I don't
3.
know.
I'm like, okay, yeah,
You gotta
that's
have like
reasonable. Whatever.
you gotta have like a maternity photo shoot with your fucking
Yeah,
rifles
no.
or something.
I will say this: if Whitmore had 50 guns, he'd be so sad that somebody stole so many guns from him. Like, but no, he's not a weirdo though. Like he has like a room. Yeah, he has a room, like a safe, like locked up place. He collects, like he likes different ones. My other buddy.
That's one thing if you're collecting guns that you don't plan to shoot.
I'm imagining like the bunker from Terminator 2 that Sarah Connor goes to
Ooh,
visit.
cool.
Yeah,
Hell
dude.
Yeah. There's a fucking minigun. Does he have a minigun?
Dude, if you want to have fun though, there's a gun range we go to out in Lithia. That's an outdoor range. And there's no rules really. Like you could shoot a bazooka there. It's like the side of a dirt hill, and you could set up mannequins and whatever you want to set up. Like they'll do like a timeout like every half hour, so everybody has to put their guns down, and you can go out and set up your targets. And people will bring out like old vending machines and all kinds of crap.
How many Hillary Clinton masks are there?
Really? No. Honestly,
I went to a
I don't
place
see
like
any
that
of
in
that.
California. I actually abandoned a car at one of those places.
Yeah, I haven't
Because you
seen.
shot it.
Yeah, well, no, we were going on deployment. I had like a $500 car that I had bought off of somebody else that had gone on deployment or whatever, and I had been driving that around for like 9 months. And then they're like, "Oh, well, we're going to Iraq," and I'm like, "Okay, let's go to the gun range." I just drove my car out there and we shot the shit out of it. Just left it there.
Fucking car thinks it's so fancy, doesn't have to go to Iraq. Let's shoot it.
Yeah, Whitmore's got some
What else can you
modified.
do with a $500 car?
Yeah,
you know?
that makes sense.
He's got some modified guns. Like we were out there shooting a 50 cal AR that he built. That thing is ridiculous, dude. Like it's
That's
scary.
insane. Yeah.
An
Yeah.
AR with a 50 caliber. So it shoots 50 caliber pistol rounds.
There's no way.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
like
it doesn't shoot 50
You're gonna
caliber
dislocate
rifle
your
rounds.
shoulder.
dude, I'm telling you, it's got a kick. Like a child couldn't
I'm
shoot
sure
this
it
gun.
does.
Yeah, there's no way. But we also go out there. He's got some long range rifles and things, and it's a lot of fun. Like to go out there and shoot. But no, I haven't seen any weird political stuff at this. You figure it being way out in Lithia, like in the country, there might be some rebel flag type shit going on. But nah, there's.
Does he
there's-
live in Lithia?
No, he lives in Riverview.
That's where my brother lives, and he is a very much off the grid redneck.
Oh yeah, you were
Yeah.
saying
He had like 20 gallons of gas on his property just when the hurricane hit because he's a doomsday prepper.
Yeah.
Thank God. So I just went out there and like grabbed like 10 gallons. So I was
That's
good
awesome.
for like 2 days. But
Yeah,
it is good to have someone like that in your life. Like find a redneck and be friends.
Let's talk about that too. We started to talk about the hurricane, and before we get into it, let's get our social media and all that shit out of the way because we're bad at this. Like we should be better.
True.
Johnny B. Tampa.
I just come to hang out with my friends.
I know that's what we forget about. Like we need to promote this thing and get more people.
Matt Fernandez
At
World,
Matt Fernandez World,
at Johnny B. Tampa, at John JS Planet, at 3 Ugly Mugs on Instagram, and then James, you can follow him somewhere. JRB Comedy.
Yeah, there you go.
It is.
There he
Boom.
is.
Yes.
Thank you, producer James. Yeah, we're talking before we can get into more hurricane stories, but let's as we're at the top of the show still, let's talk about what we're drinking.
Ooh, I'm kind of a pussy today. This is when I wake up. Coffee. I'm drinking coffee. A very.
Yeah, you just woke up, right?
Yeah, about an hour ago. Yeah, and I got and I got to
just to let the audience know, it's 2:00 in the afternoon.
yeah. Well, I have to. I have to be all rested up.
Get your beauty
Yeah,
rest.
you have shows. Yeah.
All right. I was drinking bourbon till 6:00 in the morning. Let's be honest.
There it is.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, my bad.
So
I'm
you got some
testing out.
coffee?
I'm testing out my fall old-fashioned recipes early. We'll talk about that later too.
Oh yeah. Dude. I just realized I've never been to your house, so you got to do that fucking Thanksgiving potluck.
Yeah,
Friendsgiving.
Yeah, I'm drinking 90-minute IPA, Dogfish Head again.
Ooh.
I know you guys make fun of the name, but it's a tasty beverage, man.
Now,
It's a
Matt,
tasty brew.
I make fun of Matt's beer choices a lot, but Matt actually got me into these juicy IPAs. So I've been trying all the juicy IPAs.
Converting people.
So this is Goose Island Bear Hug. Oh yeah, you had this the other week, right?
Yeah.
So
I got a couple of those hazy IPAs in the fridge. So
yeah, those are good too.
That's how it starts. Yep.
That's how it starts. It's
a gateway.
Gateway IPA. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the hurricane that was pretty rough storm. We talked about that. We're talking about beer breweries. I got to give a shout out to fucking beer breweries in the Tampa Bay area after the storm. They started opening up just as fast as fucking Waffle Houses, okay? They were dedicated. They were open like the same time as Waffle House. They're like, "Come on in, charge your phones. We got AC, we got cold beer, we got a food truck coming. He's going to feed it fucking everybody." And so many breweries did that.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think these guys hustle because they have to, because their competition is ridiculous. There's so many breweries, so it's but they're also kind of like a big family too. They kind of help each other out and things like that.
The little ones are so local that they're almost like neighborhood fixtures. Where
they
it's
are
just like we are part of the community, just like you are.
Yeah, like they don't even distribute outside of the county.
They just sell out of their brewery. It's not like they're doing anything big.
Yeah, it's nuts. I don't know how many shows you got canceled or rescheduled because of both hurricanes between Helene and, by the way, stop saying Helena. People can't say fucking Helene. That's it.
Helene.
I hear people on the news going, Hurricane Helena came through. Like, hey, idiot, it's Helene. That's the name
Helene
of the dumb.
is actually a rerun. That's one of the names that's been used
right
once.
Yeah,
so
it's
a hurricane. I think it was
fucking Helene.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, Paul Delgado. Yeah. So, Jesus.
My power's been off.
Yeah.
My power has been off for a week, so I've just been doing nothing but reading.
I'm now a meteorologist.
I need to learn about my enemy.
Yeah, we lost fucking power for an entire week.
Yeah.
6 days.
Let's see. We lost power Wednesday and we got it back Monday, so almost a week.
Yeah.
I got mine Sunday night. Like, and Matt, you had a generator but couldn't find gas, right?
No, I got gas from my
prepper brother.
Crazy redneck brother for like the first couple of days, and then I did have to go. Like I ended up driving all the way out to Palm Harbor.
Wow.
But I did find gas. I had to wait in line for like half an hour. It wasn't too bad, but it did suck.
I think I waited in line for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Your generator, was it a big Mac Daddy that gave you AC, or was it just a little one that gave you?
I have a portable air conditioner, so it did, but only in one room.
That's fine.
All slept in the living room, like fucking, like it was a bunker.
Like a slumber party for.
Yeah. We ran the fridge, the AC, and the TV, and
oh, that's nice. Okay.
That was it.
Oh, the line didn't break?
No, we didn't break. We didn't lose internet.
Yeah. I saw you had a power line in your backyard.
Mm-hmm. That was I did have a power line. It's still there, actually, draping into my backyard. I don't know how they fixed my power, but apparently it didn't involve cleaning up the active line.
Can you just take that and plug it into?
Right now. I'm not going to touch it.
Can you plug it into an outlet on the wall and then you get extra power?
I do want to see if I can just like wrap a copper coil around it, and like
tape
steal
around it.
electricity.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's an active line in my backyard. I don't know what
That's
to do.
fun.
And also,
Yeah.
they're not picking up. They haven't picked up my trash in over a week, so that's starting to pile up.
In
That's not
Clearwater,
good.
they said they're not going to be. It's going to take them 3 months to pick up all the trash
What?
in Clearwater. That's what they said.
I need someone to get my trash now.
Sorry,
Dude,
bud.
I'd start burning it. I would start burning it. I don't care. Find me, whatever, dude. We're having a bonfire every night. I'm
We're
burning
burning my
everything.
wife's tampons. Come on over.
Come on over. Bring the marshmallows,
It's
kids.
like some kind of weird ritual.
Why did my
Midsummer.
Mama, why does my hamburger taste like this? Like,
Why does the
don't you worry
whole
about it.
neighborhood smell like iron?
Yeah, burn pits is not a good idea.
Who's
I'm not
burning
gonna
the
burn my
pennies?
garbage.
Somebody's burning old nickels in the yard.
I can taste green. Can you guys taste green?
I didn't have a generator until the last minute. People were offering me generators after like day 2, but everybody in my neighborhood got power back except for like 2 streets in my subdivision. And so I was just like, I saw power trucks for days and I'm like, nah, don't worry about it. I don't need the generator. Our lights are going to pop on any second. Like it's going to happen. And then it just kept not happening. And it was 90 degrees in the house, no power. I got candlelight. I'm looking at YouTube on 3G SE or whatever on my phone. It was the slowest dumb shit ever. It was the worst.
It knocked out a bunch of the 5G towers. So that's why the cell service was so spotty, is because the wind was so fucking strong. It was like ripping pieces of the towers down.
Yeah, dude, we never lost internet. It was great. We watched
Yeah.
a ton of like old corny scary movies.
We actually didn't lose internet at all either. We just didn't have the power to turn on the box.
yeah.
That would give
Yeah.
us internet.
Got it. How
So-
do you not have a generator, bro?
I don't know. I just never have. I only lost
You
power.
look like you would have a generator.
I've only lost power in all the hurricanes so far. I've only lost power for more than 12 hours, like twice, and they were both this year.
Oh, damn. okay.
Yeah, so maybe I will get a
After
generator now.
Irma, we lost power for like 2 days.
I'm gonna get like
And
a.
I was like, we
I'm
gotta
gonna
get
get
a
like
generator
a.
and we got to get a portable AC because
I think I'm gonna get a
48
48-hour battery pack. Is what I'm gonna get.
There you go.
Yeah, instead of a generator, because then you don't have to worry about gas.
You just charge it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard those are pretty nice too. And that might get you through. I didn't do the generator thing until it became football Sunday, right? So the night before, like Saturday night, Whitmore, his power came on, so he had a generator, a really good one. He's like, "Oh, you want me to bring a generator over?" I go, "I need it by 1:00 tomorrow. Like I have to watch the Bucs game. I have to watch. They're playing the Saints. They're up against a rookie quarterback. It's going to be a smashing, and I'm not going to miss it." And he brought the generator over. My internet was still down, so I ran to Walmart. And I didn't run. I drove to Walmart and bought a pair of rabbit. Did you know you could still buy an antenna for your TV?
Yeah, I do have that.
Did you know that?
I didn't
And
know
then
that.
did you know those things pick up like 50
You can
channels
still pick
now?
up signals. Yeah, you can still pick up signals with an antenna.
Not just a
For
signal.
free.
How do you
I
plug
bought-
it into your TV?
There's a fucking antenna
HDMI
thing.
cord.
No,
Or,
it's
yeah,
not
there's a little-
HDMI.
HDMI? No.
No,
There's
it's
a
a-
little screw for the antenna.
It's
like
the
old cable
coax.
screw.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Coax.
Yeah.
Listen to Johnny. He's
Wow.
old.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm hooking this motherfucker up like I'm gonna play Atari on the back of my brand new fucking
bro,
TV.
that's immediately what I thought of. I was like, oh, he's
Yeah.
got to hook up the red, yellow, and white plugs. I get
Yeah.
it.
No, this is the screw one. with
Okay.
the
Yeah,
little the spiky thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
mostly I'm going to go home and look at the back of my TV and see if it has
There's a coax.
screw on it. All right.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
it is. There it is
So-
with everyone.
Dude, what freaked me out? It's rabbit ears, right? It was $11 at Walmart.
It worked good.
As I'm putting it together, I at like a goddamn caveman, I break one of the rabbit ears, right? Now I got one rabbit ear. And I'm like, well, this isn't going to work. So I plug it in. I start scanning channels. It takes like 10 minutes for it to scan all the channels. It's almost kickoff. I'm like, fucking hurry, right? I'm freaking out. When it popped on, local Fox 13, not only did it come in crystal clear, it was better HD than like my Spectrum cable feed. Like,
'Cause it's like right down the road from you. There's a big ass tower.
Oh, yeah. I guess the satellite is not
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
dude, I mean, but I didn't know the last time I had rabbit ears, there was an HD TV.
Yeah, you are not that far from
It-
where that signal's coming out of.
I'm watching every Bucks game on the rabbit ears from now on. Like, it was unbelievable. Like, you can't pause it. You can't pause and rewind or anything. But damn, dude, the picture was gorgeous. And I'm running it off the generator. The only thing I'm running, no AC. I'm running my air fryer because I got to make wings for the game. I got the TV going. The internet was not working yet. Spectrum was out for like another 10 hours or something.
Spectrum is on the spectrum.
Always, yeah. So fucking, but I watched the game. I'm so happy. The game's great. An hour after the game is over, the power kicks back on. And I was like, what? My wife and we were so damn happy, dude. We were sad we lost like $500 worth of groceries that in our fridge. But besides that, came out pretty unscathed, just very uncomfortable for a few days. Yeah.
The charcoal grill I stole from a USF tailgate years ago. Fucking thing is golden, bro. We were doing brats. Like we had brats on football Sunday and we didn't lose internet or power, so it was okay.
That's nice.
Felt normal.
I barbecued for 5 straight days, like everything.
Shit.
Yeah.
Johnny B's blood pressure is 1,000,000.
I have so much salt.
It is true. I'm dying.
I had the fridge sealed up for like 5 days, and then I got a text message saying that they were gonna come and pick up the trash the next day because we have a private trash service. And so I was like, "Fuck, we gotta clean out the fridge." So I busted that shit open. Smelled like a fucking dead body.
Oh,
I appreciate you taking care of that before I came over.
Fucking bad. It was so bad. So we were cleaning it out, and I'm wearing like a COVID mask over my face, like just to keep the smell out of my mouth. And I'm cleaning dishes. We're washing dishes with cold water as best we can with like alcohol and cold water and stuff. And I was like, it'd be really cool if the fucking power came on right when we're in the middle of cleaning this shit out. And then all of a sudden it was like beep, beep, beep. And then like I could hear my Roomba turn on and I was like, yes.
Yeah. When our power turned back on, the first thing that clicked on was the AC. Like we heard it go boop, and the air started flowing in. We're like, oh, and my wife and I'm not kidding. As soon as the internet came on,
immediately made love.
No, God, no. We had to take hot showers first.
Get off me. It's 90 degrees in here.
No, there was none of that. Like normally my wife could be dirty as hell and I'm in, you know what I mean? But after 5 days with no AC, I was like, nah, girl, you better get in there and get a watch it going. No, she was taking cold showers like a maniac. I was, but not like her. She's still.
I took one cold shower.
I took 3 because it felt good. I was hot.
I had AC, so to be fair.
Yeah, you had AC. So.
I had a portable AC.
I was hot, so I was like, I'm gonna go take another shower.
Well, I think they pump my cold water comes in from like Alaska, because when I took my first cold shower, it took my breath away. Like I thought I was gonna pass out. Like as soon as the water hit me, I was like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And that wasn't even the balls. That was just hitting the back of the neck, and you
got to do the Wim Hof method.
Yeah.
Dude.
Katie came in to check on me because I screamed.
Right. Yeah, it was screaming, and then when I had to turn around and let the water hit the good stuff, then it was like crying almost. I was like, why is this happening to me? It's like when you're at the beach and the water's really cold and you're knee high and you're like, then you're like,
I didn't even know that mine could go in that far.
Your dick?
Like it,
yeah.
Old Big Dick in. John over here bragging about his hog.
Normally I gotta reel that motherfucker.
Oh, you mean yours comes out, bro? Way to go.
I'm sorry my dick is longer than 2 inches, Matt, okay?
Yeah.
I apologize.
I have to punch myself in the stomach to get my dick to pop out.
I got a whole handful of granola. Coax it out.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on out.
It's got raisins.
It's Punxsutawney Phil. He saw his shadow. He's going back in.
God damn.
Not good.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, you too, man. Glad we're all back to normal, back to better. I had a lot of shows canceled and I guess rescheduled. We have like the Unholy shows are rescheduled for November. Really screwed up the special stuff for me.
Did it?
Well, I'm still doing November 2nd in Newport Richie. That was officially going to be my comedy special taping that night. Not happening now. And it was already kind of like going to get pushed back to like a pre-taping, and it's still going to be that. But the sponsors I had lined up, 2 of them got annihilated by Helene.
Really? That sucks.
Shit, so they're still in, but they need a couple months to bounce back. So luckily the Cuban Club fell into my lap. The people there love me, and I got a good date for that. It's now going to be January 11th. It's a Saturday. Is going to be the Cuban Club taping.
Okay.
And which is great because it gives me a couple more months to get ready, gives my sponsors time, everything else.
That's the name of the game with a special is patience. That's the name of the whole game.
That's during NFL playoff time. You better hope the Bucs aren't in there.
On a Saturday, January 11th.
Oh, is it Saturday? Okay.
Yeah. So
it should be fine.
Okay.
We'll see. But I mean, I like it because it's like it's a week before all the Gasparilla stuff, so that's not going to be interfering. It's kind of like it's after the holidays, So I think it's a nice little window there. The weather is going to be awesome in Florida, so
January, it's the best.
Yeah, it's the absolute best. So it's in Ybor City, so the after party, everything's going to be great there, and sponsors are way quicker to line up for the Tampa event, at a classic place like the Cuban Club. So I've got several lined up right now. It's going to be a big production. Super excited about it. So yeah, but I mean,
excited.
Dude. Oh my God, I love it, dude. I've been there so many times for different events and things. And
are you doing 2 shows, or what time is
that's the plan? Yeah, the plan. I haven't locked in the exact times yet, but I want to do 6:00 and 9:30 is what I want to do. So either way, and it might end up being one show. So I'm on a Zoom meeting with producers and my director and stuff in a couple of days, and we'll figure it out. I think we could do one show, but it might be stop and start type of deal with all the cameras and production and everything. It might be like, I'm doing my set, and then we have to stop and redo a bit or something. I don't know. It might have to be something like that. More like you're filming a movie than just a fluid.
I would love to come to the early show.
I did that.
I like day drinking in Ybor. That's what I like.
Yes.
That is fun.
Getting drunk before the show, and then I'll come to your show, and then I'll go home and have a reasonable evening.
Yeah. I was gonna say we did that a little bit in my special where I was like pause. I said that word wrong. I'm gonna say it.
Oh,
again.
really? Yeah.
Yeah. I did it. I did it like 3 times probably, and then one time, well, over 2 shows.
Tisk.
Man, you suck.
Second show, I was a little drunk. And then the one time I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. And then I looked at my notes, and then I was like, nope, didn't forget anything. And then everybody laughed, and then they actually kept that in.
Oh.
Because it was funny.
That's funny, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be like one of those ones I put next to the credits. No, still a laugh.
No,
he's fun.
It felt good.
It was good.
I want to have
my
a
special is going to be screening in February at the Dunedin International Film Festival.
Ooh,
so I'm excited about. I just found out about that. I'm very excited.
That's dope.
That's really cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I want to have a B-roll and bloopers and stuff during the credits at the end. I like that, and also behind the scenes stuff. The dressing room and Ybor before, after, whatever. I want to
everyone you had to blow to get where you are today.
Sure,
Just
dude.
a video of you and P Diddy.
yeah. I'm also gonna pay people to do interviews after the show and lie and say how great I am. All that kind of shit.
You should get Jacobs to come and do interviews after the show.
No, I want this.
I want it so obnoxious.
I want it to be good. I want this to be good. Yeah. Yes.
I think Jacobs is hilarious.
No, it's a horrible idea.
Yeah. Speaking of Jacobs, I saw this guy, he was like John Jacobs Light on YouTube from it was like somebody sent it to me. They're like, dude, would you ever post this? And I should have put this in our notes. I don't want to call this guy out because I don't know who he is. He's like some guy from Oregon or something. It's it wasn't an open mic. He made his own show at this pub, and he's up there doing very John Jacobs-esque punny jokes and stuff, but he's bombing so bad, so brutally bad that it's almost painful. It's not even funny, it's like, oh God, why is he doing this? And he just rolls right through, and everybody's just staring at him like it's the worst thing they've ever seen in their life. And I saw the style of it. It was like John Jacobs is good at that. This guy was not. Right. It's like he was trying to be John Jacobs, and he wasn't.
Probably saw John Jacobs online and was like, you know what? Let's do that.
Silence is what those jokes deserve.
Right.
But Jacobs is so charismatic and likable that he can trick the audience into thinking that it's good.
Right.
Yeah. He makes suck great. Which is awesome. Yeah. It's very, very nice. I'm still mad at him, actually, a little bit. I love him, but I'm still mad about him kidnapping me,
holding you hostage at his 3-hour-long show.
Dude,
on his 7-show farewell tour.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the last show in Tampa ever, and it was my wife's birthday.
And then he did my room the next night.
Yeah,
he did Devine 2 weeks ago, and I gave him the light, and he just went, not a chance.
Yeah, what the hell, dude? So I was like, I said, you want to go support John Jacobs? He's moving to England. It's his last set in Tampa.
We're talking about John Jacobs now more than the last episode when he was in the living room.
We love him. Let's go support him. Yeah. We didn't let him on the show because the show can't go that long. We only have so much that we can afford to post. But so I said, let's sit right up front so he sees us, which was a mistake because we couldn't sneak out.
You're a comic. You got to sit in the back. You're not supposed to.
You're trying to be a good friend.
I was trying.
You were out of your natural environment.
Idiot.
Dude, it was like 2 hours in. People were heckling him. Some lady in the back of the room's like, I have a babysitter. I got to go home. How long are you going to be up there? And he's like, I don't know, lady. I got a lot of time. And he's got notes on stage like a freaking
like a binder.
Like a Cheesecake Factory menu of notes. He's just like, anyway, so RC cars. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, dude? I want to go home. Like, no.
This is horrible. The staff, like the servers, more than anyone.
Yeah,
because
dude.
They drop the checks like an hour before you're done, and they could have been making more money. Like, fuck you. You cost me more tips.
Well, not only that, the manager, they have to pay these employees.
And they have to pay them,
Yeah.
What do they drop checks at 75 minutes in or something?
Usually, hour 15, hour 20.
Yeah, I'm in Port Charlotte all this weekend. I'll be back this afternoon. I'm driving back and forth.
Now's a good time to talk about our shows.
Yeah,
upcoming shows.
But talking about go long, the guy that I'm actually middling this whole weekend, which is a sweet spot. You get in there, you bing, 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 you do a nice tight set and you get off. The headliner, he's been doing comedy a long, long time, old New Jersey comic. But if there's no second show, this guy would do over an hour. And, I don't really care too much myself if he does an hour and 10, whatever.
Yeah, because he's got his act and the other two acts that he stole.
You're
I don't know about that.
Damn.
I don't know about all that. I can't vouch for that.
Go home.
Well, no, I got merch to sell after the show, and I actually did really well.
Just go.
I know. Well,
I'm like, am I going to sell this shit?
I know. I can listen to this set.
I can read. No, I don't listen. I was in the back eating Italian food, but no, but I noticed the staff, they didn't look happy. And I was like, what's wrong? They're like, we want to go home. I'm like, oh yeah. I forgot about that. Like this girl's like, I already did all my side work. Like everything's done.
Yeah, she already folded all the spoons and knives into the napkins already. So what the fuck is she doing there?
I re-cleaned the menus. I want to fucking go. Like I got a life to live. Yeah. So yeah.
Dude, that cancer benefit show was so good. Like, really good. Those people are clearly there to party. And then afterwards, like I think you can kind of gauge how you did based on the staff. Like, talk to the staff.
Mm-hmm.
See what the waiters thought. See what the bartender thought.
Especially in a theater.
What they thought about your set. Like, the audience, whatever.
Yeah, especially in a large space.
But they had to listen to the whole show, and they're barely listening. So if you caught their attention, you did really well.
Yeah, if a waiter is like, oh, I really like that one joke, it was like, okay,
that means you crushed it.
You crushed, yeah.
Yeah, no, I did that same benefit a year ago that you just did,
so
and
good, man. Thanks for being on it.
No, it's a lot of fun, and when you're doing it for a good cause too, it kind of feels nice too. You're like, look at this, man, we're raising a bunch of money and shit. And it's good. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad shit.
It was a bunch of like big farm people who were there to just ball out and get wasted. So
dude,
kind of awesome.
Yeah,
they just laughed at anything.
Yeah, dude, they're just throwing fucking opioids on stage. It's the best, dude.
The Sackler family, they're just throwing $100 bills and pills up on the stage.
Well, it's funny when I went the last year when I was there, Jimmy Schubert was a headliner, and a bunch of people in the VIP were just being like kind of obnoxious and talking during our sets and stuff. And like Steve Simone, the nicest guy in comedy in the history of comedy, he was like right on. He was on before. It was like me, Steve Simone, and Jimmy Schubert, and I kind of just rolled right over the talking and stuff. I'm good at that. I ran a bar in the 90s. It was pretty loud, so I'm good at like just dealing with it to a certain extent. And Steve's up there, and he's too nice to even tell him to go fuck off. Schubert gets up there and does like a Bill Burr Philadelphia type of rant.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, the Booker this year was like, this was fun. Like, he kept coming backstage and being like, this is fun, right? We're having fun. Like, this isn't like last year, right? We're doing good. Like,
Jack?
like, what happened last year? Why do you keep referencing last year?
Yeah, dude.
So I heard about it.
I told the crowd to shut the fuck up a couple times, but like in a jovial kind of way. I'm like, hey, you can go shut the fuck up, right? But Schubert,
you could be nice and be an asshole at the same time.
Yeah,
he went
Schubert
off.
Was mad.
It was so good, dude. Me and Steve were in the back, just like, oh. I went to the sound booth and I was like, you guys are recording this, right? And they're like, yeah. And I go, I will give you $100 for a copy. I need it now. Like, I need a copy of this. This is gold. And they never sent me a copy. I wish I had it. Like, they said they had video, which would be the most viral shit ever. But yeah, he went off.
Schubert cussing at people at a cancer benefit.
You fucking cunts.
You deserve cancer.
I think he said that. I really think he said that.
Like, how could you not?
Dude, it was amazing.
Somebody has to dig that up. Somebody fucking
did you guys do the rooftop after party?
No, we stayed in St. Pete, but me and Katie went and grabbed dinner and like had
yeah, we had it. They give you a nice hotel and all that in downtown St. Pete. We did that, but they had this.
I live in St. Pete, so
right? No, I took the hotel. We didn't stay there. I just banged my wife in a really nice room, and then we went home to Brandon. But
like, I was zoomed in on Matt just for that look.
The next people who checked into that hotel were just like,
yeah, dude. Yeah.
It smells like a big green egg in here.
It smells like John Jay's fridge.
It smells like Sweet Baby Ray's and Old Nickels. No, but fucking, we went to the after party and it was like on a rooftop, real swanky shit. And the only people that were there besides me and Schubert and my wife were the VIP section that he cussed out for 20 straight minutes. And I walk in, I go, he goes, hey, you want an old fashioned? I go, yeah. I go, they're going to throw us off the roof. This is all the people you cussed out. And he goes, yeah, fuck them. I don't care. Like, we just stood up there in the most awkward, like, just drinking bourbon and like looking at these dickheads. And they kept walking up to me going, you were great. That last guy, what an asshole. And I go, no, it's kind of you guys. You guys are kind of the assholes. And
I feel like I've been in that position before where like the crowd just didn't like me and I could not give a fuck less.
Well, it's not like that. I mean, if they're being assholes to everyone, then it's a bad crowd.
Right. Who cares? Yeah.
You can blame the crowd sometimes.
Yes.
Fuck comics who say you can't.
Fuck
you
Seinfeld.
Absolutely can.
There is such a thing as a fucking
it's
bad
a bad crowd. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had good sets all this week, but there's some sets where I knew that it wasn't going to be like fantastic. Like, we had a really slow, I think Thursday show was really slow, but people are still coming back from the hurricane. So it's expected. Like, they didn't even know who the headliner was going to be until like a day before, because everything kind of got reshuffled and everything else, the lineups. And but Thursday, it was not only like a small crowd, but the oldest crowd I've ever seen. And that's saying a lot for Port Charlotte.
Yeah,
and
I've done Port Charlotte or one of those.
And I had a good
somewhere in the middle of Florida.
Somewhere. I've done those.
Yeah.
I've done those.
But I had a good set. Like, for what the crowd was. I mean, I wasn't like
age of 90.
Dude, it was a fine set, but I knew I wasn't going to sell merch because they were really old and really old.
Fixed income. Yeah.
They just don't buy
Social
merch.
Security payments.
Yeah. So I didn't stay for that. Like, I really got right when my set
of that. You're right. Like, that's why they don't buy merch.
Yeah,
they're
they
on
don't have
Social
any money.
Security.
Yeah, it's true. Like, if you could take Medicaid, I guess you would sell more merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I accept Medicaid.
You have a Part C?
Fixed income and fixed time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That'd be a great ad for like Optima Healthcare or something. It's like, you get free dental and merch at comedy shows. They're like, I like it. That's good. And vision. I need to see the comedians. I need vision.
Let's talk about our upcoming comedy shows.
Yeah, let's do it, dude.
We got let's see. This week we have down
big
in
news.
front.
Dude, down in front, Wesley Chapel Side Splitters. But if you can't make that one, if you want to come early, we'll be on the Dirty Show at Wesley Chapel.
Oh yeah, we're
Side
doing
Splitters.
two. The same
we'll
night,
be there all night. We'll be there all night. October 25th. It's we're taking over the fucking club.
I mean, it makes
it's
sense.
our spot.
I think he was like looking at who he was going to book on the Dirty Show, and he was like, "Wait a minute, I have like
I have a bunch of
headliners.
awesome comics."
they were gonna be here anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just have those guys sit in the back of the room and watch some shitty people, maybe, or we could just let them get up on stage.
Yeah.
I think
Dirty
Sean
Show
Guest
and Down in Front.
Sean Guest he's hosting the Dirty Show.
It's just us three and
It's
Sean.
just us. It's us and Sean.
Oh, it's the Dirty Show's us.
It's our night, baby.
Yeah, so we could just be dirty fucking pigs for like 20 minutes
That's right.
each.
We're gonna ball out, and then
I
we're
love
gonna
it.
fucking ball out.
That whole night is gonna be so much fucking fun, dude. I can't wait.
October 25th.
I'm gonna get an Uber to Wesley Chapel. Do you know how much that's gonna cost? But I know how drunk I'm gonna get.
Pick
Dude,
me up.
that's gonna be wild. That's gonna be the whole week's gonna be great. We're going to Halloween Horror Nights. My wife and I the night before.
Nice.
Got that all done.
The night after, we're going to they do candlelight shows in St. Pete at this it's like they set up a bunch of candles and they have violinists play and they do different like bands usually.
Fancy.
Oh,
But
that's
this
cool.
time, they're doing horror movie music. They're doing
What?
The Exorcist. They're doing fucking Michael Myers. They're doing fucking.
What
The
about
Shining.
John Carpenter?
Yeah. They're doing
love
like a
John
bunch of. They're
Carpenter
doing like a
music.
medley. Like they show you the playlist of what they're
That's
gonna play.
dope.
That
Which is like,
actually
why
cool.
don't more concerts do that?
I was gonna make
Just
fun of you.
show me.
I was gonna make fun of
dude.
you, and then I'm like, oh no, that's
No,
awesome.
it's fucking cool. Like
No, I like that a lot. Yeah.
I'm
Well,
ready to enjoy fall for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm ready to
you
get
know?
into Halloween.
I'm in, dude. I'm drinking
Dealing
pumpkin
with too much
spice coffee. I dipped my dick in it.
That's the least gay part about it.
Exactly. I was trying to level it out. The 26th, the day after, I'm at Finley's, which is a really fun room in Largo. Ricky Hicken, Catherine Maloney, and myself.
Dick Chicken. I love Dick Chicken.
Good guy, funny guy, and then of course, very sick Catherine Maloney and myself. It's gonna be fun, and that's the day after our Wesley Chapel gig.
I got Catherine coming to
Hell yeah.
to Jack Polino's in December. She's doing the
Oh,
Christmas
nice.
show.
She's
in
doing
December.
my Ocala room in December.
Awesome. Yeah,
She's doing
perfect choice
the
for
Marion,
Christmas.
yeah, December 6th. Go
She's
see
filthy.
Catherine. But if you can't make that show, December 21st.
She's
come see me
filthy
film my
and
special.
Catholic, and
Yeah, it's kind of
perfect for
important.
Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah, also November 2nd, I got Nathan Wallace coming to Jack Polino's Pizza. He's gonna be there with Shelly Behar, and then on November 9th, Three Ugly Mugs. We're gonna be at Divine Brewing, and you said you're gonna try to get Farzan Maradi to come out too,
Yeah,
right?
hopefully, if he's still in town. But Shelly just opened for me at Divine for last month. And
Yeah,
was,
I think she's doing great. She's really found her voice.
I was like, this is the city where it was the headquarters of the Ku Klux Klan for Florida. So I was like, I'm going to bring a Jew. And I also brought Gene by Gene. So I was like, I'm going to bring a Jew and a black guy to open for me.
I
Sounds good.
don't think I've seen either one of
Fuck you,
them.
racist.
I don't think I've seen either one of them perform. Honestly, so
Gene has gotten really good. Like
Gene is-
Shelly is great. She's a deadpan.
I think
she is what she
deadpan.
is.
It's hilarious.
Gene is like
awkward.
you can see him getting better. Like,
Gene
he's
is like
really
super
good.
likable.
Yeah.
And actually pretty
He's got the
smart
JB
writer,
Ball
too.
thing where he's a black dude, but he sounds like a fucking dork.
yeah,
Kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
handsome, big dick.
yeah.
God, I hate
He's like
that.
6'4".
He
Yeah.
opened for me at LOL, and he had the tightest pants. I was like, I could see it. I could see the whole thing on stage. It cast a shadow.
Yeah, the veins. I can see all the veins. It's very nice. Yeah, it's wearing a hoodie. It's unbelievable. Yeah,
It's got its own hoodie.
He's really good, man. He's gotten very funny.
you go to
yeah.
JohnnyBComedy.com has my full schedule, by the way. I did reschedule some stuff, and I got a lot more stuff coming up. But December, shockingly, not enough gigs. So if you're out there and you're a booker, or if you're not a
Book
booker,
the
if
Three
you,
Ugly Mugs for New Year's.
Yeah.
dude, we're looking for
MattFernandezWorld.com.
a New Year's Eve fucking show.
Please
MattFernandezWorld.com.
book us. Are we going to talk about sports ever?
JohnJComedy.com. Yeah, let's get into sports. Let's get in. We got the Broken Trop as the background behind us. That
Oh,
is
my
sad.
God.
I'm one of the few people that I love Tropicana Field. Had
Yeah.
some of my best childhood memories there. I watched my very first pro hockey game there. Watched my very first MLB game there.
Did the
I
Lightning
mean,
used to play there?
the
Yeah, the
Lightning played there for their
Thunderdome.
first 2 seasons. I think.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that's
No.
the
Thunderdome. I didn't realize those were the
One
same
season?
thing. Okay.
Was it just one season?
Well, I know they started at the Florida State Fairgrounds Expo Hall because I saw a game there.
Right. Okay.
Damn.
And then they went to the Thunderdome, which is
Thunderdome.
I
Yeah.
yeah,
remember the
Tropicana
Thunderdome,
Field.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
And
then
then-
they went to the Ice
How
Palace.
do they not still call the Amelie the Thunderdome?
It's so dope, right?
No,
I
that's
know.
awesome.
Amelie was never called the Thunderdome.
No, but I'm
it
just
was called
saying
the
they
Ice
should.
Palace.
They should
it
call
should
it
be.
the
Well, it's not a
Thunderdome.
dome. It's not a dome.
Whatever.
I know.
Closed in.
Make it look like one. Whatever
Just
you
make it
gotta
look
do.
like a
It's just
dome,
cool,
dummies.
bro.
Yeah,
Make
the
it taller.
Thunderdome does sound bad.
Yeah, Mad Max, man.
I remember being like 12 years old watching professional hockey for the first time. I think my dad was like actually on the construction crew for the Ice Palace. So they would just give free hockey tickets to those guys and their families, and they would have us in the club section. So it's like unlimited candy, hot dogs, soda, popcorn, and then they're blasting Jock Jams 1997
Hell
the
yeah,
entire
dude.
time. Okay? It was a crazy good experience as a 12-year-old. Amazing. So I'm really sad by what has happened to Tropicana Field.
We were just there last year, man. We went, or not even last year.
No,
we were
a
there
couple months ago. Yeah, we saw Jimmy Eat World.
Eat World. Yeah,
We saw the game, and then we watched Jimmy Eat World afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sang the national anthem there last year. It was
You're a fucking
like,
patriot.
I mean, I do appreciate the national anthem, but when I sing the national anthem, though, I don't think of our government. I think about our people when I sing it. Like, there's a difference, you know. Like, I'm a
When
proud
I sing
American.
the national anthem, I get down on 2 knees.
Yeah, and start sucking China's dick.
Sucking.
Um,
I love you, America.
I'm just kidding, man. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We just got canceled.
If that did it, I would be shocked. But I hope it does. I hope it got canceled.
Rape jokes, fine. Talking shit about America, not on my watch.
No,
Not on my watch.
you'll cancel the
I
Dixie
just said
Chicks
I would
again.
suck America's dick. How is that talking shit? I
That
love
is true.
America.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's Statue of Liberty. You pull out that big old fucking schlong you got under that dress.
Yeah.
We all know.
I'll go
And I'm-
down on you, lady.
Yeah. Come on me and Ellis Island.
If you, that's a horrible method you got.
Yeah,
there.
don't
The
do that,
twist.
Johnny.
That's not
You don't like the pepper grinder?
Stop doing it.
What? That's
Is that why guys don't call you back?
that's why they won't let me jerk them off at fucking Carrabba's anymore. Like, tell me when. We good?
You're
We
supposed
good?
to do this, not this.
We good? Why are you crying, sir? Why are you crying? I just brought you chicken Brian. What the fuck? You're crying. All right. It's horrible.
Yeah. So the Trop. I don't know where do you guys think they're gonna go? What do you think is gonna happen? I've heard a bunch of rumors. James could pop in for this one.
Yeah.
He's in the Polk County Jail right now.
Look at Sad James. Look at Sad James. Send him some canteen money. This guy needs oatmeal. What the fuck are we doing?
No, I gotta get soups. I need the ramens and the coffee. That's
Put
what
some money in his commissary.
Yeah. Funny enough, I have no criminal record. Funny enough, believe it or not.
Pussy.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what.
tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired of getting butt fucked for oatmeal pies.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. You never had a good one.
So what have we heard so far with where the Rays are? Because they're definitely not playing at Tropicana Field opening day 2025.
No, definitely not.
That's
Rumor
100% right now.
Rumor is that the leading candidates are playing in minor league stadiums throughout the season because we have so many in the area. Because we have
Grapefruit League.
Right,
Like a
And they're-
tour?
Well, yeah, kind of, because they would play like maybe X amount of games in Dunedin, and then they would play X amount of games in Clearwater, and then they would play X amount of games in Al Lang, that kind of thing.
I kind of like that.
I like it too. That's
Yeah.
that's
so much
mine.
support like this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
So many support.
It'd be awesome.
Can they fit a baseball diamond in Al Lang?
It'd have to be. It'd have to repurpose it because
I was
it's
gonna
the
say,
Rowdy
like, I
Stadium
don't-
right now. But it used
That's
to be
what I
the
was gonna
spring
say,
training
like,
home for the Cardinals forever.
Okay,
Like, the Cardinals
so it was
played
a
there
baseball
forever.
diamond
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah,
Can
the
they
Mets
use
used to
college
play there
stadiums?
too.
Like the USF has a team, right?
USF has
Yeah,
a
but
decent
the-
baseball stadium.
Is that-
Their stadiums are smaller than the minor league stadiums. You can't use
Really?
those.
No
Yeah.
shit.
And
Yeah.
they have different rules. Like you can't drink.
No,
I do
you
know-
can't.
yeah, I
like
You
Yeah,
can't
I know
drink
that.
at a USF baseball game.
Yeah.
the other candidates are they'll play the season in Puerto Rico, which that was up. If we're Matt Johnny remember that a few years ago, they were talking
Yeah.
about playing half the season in Puerto Rico, and the other candidate, which is the dark horse, which probably won't happen at all, is Montreal, as they play the season in Montreal.
No, I
But-
already heard that's ruled out.
Do you know what?
Well,
that would mean for
good
Puerto
because
Rico's
the fucking
economy?
Olympic
Like,
Stadium is garbage. I mean, that thing's like 95 years old. What are you playing
tons
baseball
of
for?
tons of drunk Americans going to Puerto Rico. That would boom, Puerto Rico
I
would
would
be
go.
booming.
Would you? Would you
I'd
go see
go.
the Rays
I would
play?
go for I'd go for a game.
Yeah,
I'm
go
going-
for
I'm
a
going-
weekend.
dude.
I'm going back to
100%.
Puerto Rico in January, so I love Puerto Rico.
It's like
Yeah.
a
Oh,
3-hour
yeah.
flight. It's not even that far.
Yeah, I would go to Puerto Rico for a
1,000%. Yeah, dude.
I know we're not voting, but if we were gonna vote, I would vote for the tour of the Grapefruit League minus Steinbrenner Field
Yeah, that was another one. That they
I vote
threw
for
in
the
there,
Puerto
too.
Ricans because
And
of the
then-
8th Street Latinas.
and then Puerto Rico. I think Puerto Rico should be added into the Grapefruit League.
I'd be like,
tour.
I'm going for baseball, Katie.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
It's a boys' trip.
It's like, I thought you hated baseball.
I love it now. Yeah, this podcast really made me love it.
I want to eat mofongo out of a tiny baseball cap.
Fried plantains. Yeah. That great baseball food.
Yeah, look, honestly, I watch 90% of the games on TV, so wherever they play, it's not really going to affect the viewership. You know that they have good TV ratings, but as a local that likes to go to games too, I would probably go to more games than I do at the Trop if they were doing like bouncing around to the different minor league stadiums. Not only would it be fun, but it would actually be more convenient for some fans. Like if they were doing one in Tampa, then people that live in Tampa don't have to go over the bridge, and Clearwater, if they did one at the Phillies minor league team there, that's a cool stadium. Even Port Charlotte, if they did a couple games in Port Charlotte,
I'd be fine with that.
I mean, all that stuff would that'd be a lot of fun. That'd be a lot of fun.
The only
it's
thing
the best you could do.
The only thing I don't want to do is watch the Rays play professional Major League Baseball at fucking Steinbrenner Field, where the farm team fucking Yankees play. Okay, I just can't fucking stand that fucking idea.
No, because it's draped
me
in
so
Yankees.
mad.
It's so convenient. It's right there.
It's fuck George Steinbrenner.
There's so much parking.
Steinbrenner ruined fucking baseball. Fuck George Steinbrenner.
Look, those people are very nice to me. At
The fuse
Tampa
is lit
Park.
on John Jay. He's ready to pop off.
I will fuck George Steinbrenner's corpse. Okay, that's
Fuck the
much.
Yankees.
God, dude.
Fuck,
No.
I hate the fucking Yankees. Fuck them.
Relax, guys. I mean, before the Rays, that was our team in Tampa. Was the Yankees?
No, it wasn't. It was never my
It
team.
was, dude.
God.
Like,
Hashtag not my team ever.
I was a
Come
Mets
on.
fan. Before we had the Yankees, I was a fucking Mets fan.
Let's go, baby.
Mets. Really?
gross.
My dad's from Queens.
Oh,
Sorry for your
yeah.
loss.
All right.
So that's
I get
that's just how it works.
All right.
We did. They couldn't do the Legends Field because it's draped in Yankees logos. Like it's just Yankees
Yeah, you
all
just can't
over.
do it.
Yankees
I-
would fucking have a field day on
At
their
least you go to
Instagram and
Clearwater.
Twitter
It shows a cartoon fucking shark in Clearwater. It's the Threshers. It's not the
Yeah.
Phillies.
Well, you really hate if you knew how many times I sang the national anthem at the Legends Field for the Yankees minor league, but
I told you I love the national anthem. I'm a patriot. You can
yeah,
sing there as much as you
they
want.
love me. The GM for the Tarpons is a big listener of my radio program, and he reached out to me, and they not only when I sing there, they give me like the red carpet treatment. They give me dugout club tickets, and if you don't know what that is,
I'm
there's
fine
a-
with the Tarpons.
Do you
there's
sit
a
in the dugout.
there's a like a private little party area like behind the dugout that has like chef inspired stadium food where they like make
Never
upscale
mind.
versions.
That's
I
fucking
hate
cool as shit,
I hate
dude.
them. Now.
Open
Yeah.
bar.
You guys.
Open bar, recliners, and air conditioned, and they give me seats right behind home plate, like right behind. So
Are you
I'm talking to the
describing-
players, like
Are
I'm
you
just like,
describing minor league baseball or a Diddy freak off?
well, it's basically
I'd rather go to a Diddy freak off.
not me, dude. You never had a Wagyu slider behind the
No, I'm
dugout
just saying
before.
this is good. You make it
I
sound
think-
fun.
I think P.
Normally
Diddy.
baseball games are.
I think P.
whatever.
Diddy is going to give you a Wagyu slider.
That's
Oh,
fine, dude.
yo, do you get a +1? Can I come?
It was pretty funny though. Like the first time I did it, I go back there and I get some food and some beers, open bar, everything. And I go back out and I sit behind home plate, and it was Stanton was on like coming back from an injury where they do like their assignment to AA or whatever for 1 or 2 games. So it was like
Yeah.
Giancarlo
Well,
Stanton.
it's
This guy's
single
a
A. It's
he's
low
a-
single A.
yeah, he's a monster. And I'm like sitting there and I got
Yeah,
like
Stanton is what 6'5" or something like that.
Yeah, but I knew who it was immediately. Like you don't ever see like the big guys playing, at that minor level. But I like sit down and he's like 3 feet in front of me, like tapping home plate, and I go, "Oh shit!" Like, "Oh, look at this guy!" Like that's like a real fucking future Hall of Famer, probably, So, and he mashed it. Like the first pitch, he just sends it to fucking to West Shore Plaza, just
Yeah,
by ball. Yeah,
He's been looking good in the playoffs too.
Yeah.
I mean that whole team. It's. Do you guys want to get into the baseball
What's his
playoffs
name?
real quick?
Giancarlo Stanton.
Carlos or Carletos?
I don't know, something like that.
Something like that.
Good. I'm glad we fucking hashed this out.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's like almost as big as Aron Judge.
Okay.
He's a Hispanic
so he's
man.
a big fucker. Okay.
He's a big fucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Aaron Judge looks like Derek Jeter with an extra chromosome. That's what he looks like to me.
Yes, he does.
You know what I mean? He's like, I'm Derek Jeter. They're like, you're not. You're Aaron Judge.
Watch me smash this ball.
Instead of the
I hate that ball. Get it away from me.
I'm 7 foot tall, mama. Mom.
Aaron Judge looks like he's too big to play baseball. Like he barely fits in the batter's box.
Yeah.
I need a bigger box.
You know what he looks like? Remember
crouching his body in to fit there?
I'm trapped. It's open, Aaron. You can step out of the box.
remember NBA Jam when you go big head mode? That's like Aaron Judge in baseball.
Aaron Judge,
yeah. You're like, I'm on fire. Yeah, you are. Look at you, baseball man.
So, I mean,
the Yankees look great.
The Yankees look great. The Guardians have been holding their own, but have like kind of shit the bed on a couple of games with like unforced errors and just bad hitting. Basically, yeah. Yankees are up 3-1 against the Guardians.
Yeah.
Formerly the Indians, if you're still allowed to say that.
Man,
sorry.
teams that got canceled really had to change their name to like the Command. It's so generic.
To the worst name.
The Guardians and the
names.
Commanders. Like that's it.
Should have been
So
the Generals.
Come on, be more specific.
Should have been the Washington
Something
Generals.
else. They
No,
should have
the-
just left it the Washington football team. That was dope.
That was
No,
better. Yeah,
I liked
that
it.
looked
The
better.
Washington Football Club.
No, I had the best idea. All jokes aside, if you called them the Washington Warriors, you still get to keep the spear logo and all the Native American stuff. You just don't.
Yeah, same as FSU.
And it's
You just don't
alliterative.
freak
That's cool.
everybody out with the
Washington
little
Warriors.
Indian head, and it's still like 2 syllables. You know what I mean? Like so, all the songs you can still hail to the Warriors. Yeah, Commanders. You added a syllable, you fucked up their theme. Like it was so stupid. It didn't even make sense. And John Jacobs had the best line about that. He goes, "The Commanders sound like the people that defeated the Redskins," which is kind of funny. Yeah.
That is pretty funny. So yeah, Game 5 of that is tonight or yesterday, as we recorded this a day ago. And then we got L.A. versus New York as well. New York
The Mets are hanging in 3-2.
The Mets are hanging in. Yeah, I think so.
So
they're
that's
not gonna
the
win.
Mets And Shohei Ohtani? Is he on the?
He's on the
LA,
Dodgers.
Right? Yeah, he's on
The
LA.
Dodgers.
Yeah. So Shohei Ohtani is just as good as everybody predicted that he was going to be in the postseason. Maybe not just as good. He's been given a lot of intentional walks, which is a really stupid idea because I think he's leading the league in stolen bases. So he's going to probably get second. And then Mookie Betts is up from who used to be on the Red Sox slugger right
Years
behind
ago.
him.
Yeah.
So I think there was like a 10-0 blowout the other night.
It's all blowouts. Every game against the Dodgers and Mets, they blow each other out. So it's like a good gay relationship.
And, I mean, there's pitching injuries on both sides too, so that has something to do with it.
The Dodgers are going to pull it out. Like they have too much depth in their bullpen and everything else. It's sad.
It's gonna be Dodgers Yankees, right?
And it really is the World Series that we want to see as far as entertainment goes. Like,
Well, it's also the top payrolls, the
Shohei
two top
Ohtani
payrolls.
versus Aaron Judge.
yeah, dude. Like the pitching staffs, everything. You got West Coast versus East Coast. I mean, it's what we want to see. I'm going to watch that World Series. I normally don't watch a World Series unless it's a really good matchup like that. So I'll probably watch all 7 games of that, if it goes 7 games, and it should, but that's going to be fun.
I'm guessing it'll go 7 games, but who do you think is going to win?
I like the Dodgers. I like the Dodgers a lot. I think the Yankees have been classic chokers. They haven't won a series in 15 years.
I was going to say the same thing.
I just hope they both have fun. In case anyone hasn't picked up on it,
I mean, I say
baseball's gay. All right.
you'll get into it more the more we talk about it.
When you're allowed to tackle, I'll watch the goddamn game.
No, but I don't know. I said at the beginning of the season, if the Dodgers aren't at least in the World Series, if they don't win the World Series, then that's a failure of a season. They spent the most in the offseason of any team in history of the entire MLB. How much did they spend? $2 billion?
It's crazy,
in
dude.
the offseason?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's deferred until like 2046.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to root for the
like,
Dodgers.
these guys are gonna be,
They deferred it for 20 years.
these guys will be retired,
Good
getting
for them.
multi-million-dollar
That's crazy.
checks. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that dude, fucking what's his name from the old player who gets like $1 million every year.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was the what do they call
What's
it?
his name?
Oh, I'm brain farting it too.
Yeah.
Damn, sorry.
Black guy.
everyone on the spot.
Bobby Bonilla.
Bobby
Thank
Bonilla.
you.
Thank
Bobby
you.
Bonilla Day.
You're
Yeah,
welcome. Bobby Bonilla. The
Day,
Mets
yes.
still pay him millions of dollars every
Yeah.
year. He hasn't
He
played
gets
for them for like 20
that's
years.
the
more than
dream.
20 years.
You just get $1 million check once a year. Fuck
Yeah.
He's not the only
Yeah.
guy who had. There's a couple other guys too that have that with different teams, but Bobby Bonilla is the most famous for it.
Otani's going to be getting $5 million checks every year in his retirement.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I like what he
I would
did.
retire right now. I'd be like, I quit.
Did you see the way he structured his contract to like avoid paying crazy California taxes? It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And that-
it's pretty smart.
Pissed
Yeah.
a lot of people off.
He's keeping himself under that billionaire tax class.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Fucking
got a
good for you,
contract
bro.
for what, $1.5 billion?
Yeah, but it's like he's getting like $10 million a year for 800 years or some bullshit like that. So they can't.
His grandchildren will still be cashing checks.
He's super smart, man. Yeah, so good for him. Fuck him with their bullshit. But no,
I'm
it's
gonna
I
go
hate
ahead and
both
take
teams.
Dodgers in 7 for the World Series.
Yeah, I don't like either team because the Dodgers, beat the Rays in the series, and Yankees are a rival, and it's like, but I would like to see Otani win. I just like him. He's just fun
It
He's
seems like he's the
fantastic
best
to watch.
player in the league. Like,
He's the best. He might be the best player in history.
ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. So, yeah, that'd be nice to see him win. But I mean, it wouldn't break my heart if the Yankees won either. I mean, I don't like either one of them. I just want to see a good series.
I take the Dodgers. I mean, honestly, I wish I hope the Guardians make a comeback and beat the shit out of the Yankees and go to the World Series.
That'd be amazing.
I would love to see Cleveland in a World Series.
what's
I
the
would
record
like
of
it-
their series.
I don't even.
I would
know,
root for
James.
Cleveland.
James will have to look that up. How many?
I would-
How many
Bothwell,
times?
who's winning?
Well, no, he was saying it was 5-2.
Oh, okay.
I think is what he put up there earlier. Or no?
What are you talking about?
What is how many games have the Guardians won in this?
What's the
They've
regular
only won
playoff?
one game against the Yankees.
One.
So
it's one.
how many
they're
games
down
the
3
Yankees
games to
won?
1. So game
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Yan-
Oh, yeah.
the Yankees, if they win game
No,
5, it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. And,
Yeah,
they- and they-
it's over. Yeah.
and the game they won was like this historic, like walk off, big crazy, like, TV like
Well,
baseball movie.
Judge,
They had to fight to the death to win
yeah.
one game.
Well,
Yeah.
it was like what
Yeah.
was it, 11 innings or something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I saw the highlights.
I know Judge busted his slump. I know that. So he
Wait, you
did
fucked a
pretty
fat girl? What are you talking about? What happened?
well. You know all
Oh God!
you know all sex terms just come from baseball, right?
Movement to start calling fat whores slumps.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's why they're winning. He's like, I gotta get.
every single
Busted a
sexual
slump.
you can't talk
know-
about
you
you
know
can't
what I'm
talk about
talking about.
baseball without talking about sex. It's
Sorry.
it's synonymous.
I don't think we can talk about anything without talking about sex.
The real
We've made
fucking.
like 14 dick jokes in this episode.
Let's-
Yeah, I have 2 wives that walked off. You know what I mean?
Let's get into some football. Do you guys see the Thursday night game?
Oh, it was.
Well, there was a
it's
Sunday.
fun to see the Saints collapse.
I love
Sunday,
it.
Sunday,
Fuck you,
Bucks
Cam
versus
Jordan.
Saints.
Fuck you.
That was a sick fucking game. 51-27 versus Saints. I thought they had 30. I thought they had 31 for some reason.
No, 51-27.
51 was that was last week. The Thursday
Yeah.
night game was the Saints against the
Yeah, the
Bucks.
Saints. Well, let's talk about
No,
the
that's
Saints
what I'm
versus
saying. Yeah,
Bucks
yeah,
real
that
quick.
Oh yeah, we
Saints
can talk
Bucks
about Saints
first,
Bucks.
yeah, because we missed that week.
They're falling
and
apart.
then the Saints fucking
Yeah.
fell apart on Thursday.
No, they fell apart against dust.
Well, you know what I like. You know what I
Second
really.
half,
Yeah.
You know what my favorite part of that game was, and it's going to sound crazy. We allowed them to score 27 points in one quarter.
Well,
The
he threw
old
3 interceptions in the first half, didn't he?
well, two really
Two
weren't
were
on
not his
him.
fault, yeah.
Okay.
What I
One
liked
was a
about
tip
that,
ball and one was a drop.
yeah, the thing I liked about it was the old Bucks would have that's it. The game's over. They would have just collapsed.
Yeah, they would have folded.
But instead, they said, you know what? They went into halftime. Todd Bowles made good adjustments. We shut him down. He just started blitzing. I was yelling this in the second quarter, by the way. I'm like, blitz this fucking
Yeah,
rookie.
kill
Blitz him,
Kill him.
murder him. And he did it. Like he found a way to contain him. and they blitz his shit at him and fed him in the Cansey and Avita and these guys, and they just destroyed him. And then the Bucs offense, by the way, tied for second in the league in scoring. Which have you ever heard of that from a Bucs offense? Even with Tom Brady, we weren't the best.
Tied with the Commanders. What the fuck is happening?
Well, the Commanders are playing the Giants and people like that.
The Commanders have the greatest rookie quarterback that anyone's ever seen.
Yeah.
I feel like Baker's doing a really good job of like baiting the blitz. And thriving.
The play
with
where Godwin caught the pass and like the Saints defenders tried to tickle him, and then he just was like, "Whoa, no one's gonna tackle me." Like,
he shoulder smashed.
He was just like, okay.
He was like, "What?" Oh,
he shoulder smashed the linebacker. Like the linebacker.
He hit a linebacker. Yeah.
No, Godwin is like his name. God. Like think about his name. God. Win. He's playing like a fucking god, and we're winning. Like
his real first name is Rod. He could have been Rod God.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Rod God.
That's a porn name. Yeah.
He goes by his middle name or whatever, but his real first name
God
is
Rod.
Rod.
A porn name.
Dude, no, he is playing like he's a top 5 receiver and he doesn't get the love he deserves. It's insane the disrespect.
He's going to get the love he deserves come contract time.
Oh,
good.
I think so.
Someone's going to pay that man.
No, they need to extend him.
He's I don't know if we're going to be able to afford him.
They need to do it right now. The Bucs need to find a way to do it right now. He goes into free agency. We're
get him before he realizes how good he is.
Right now. Get him right.
Like, hey, we know you've been playing like shit, but we got a really good deal for you.
Yeah, he's going to get like $120 million.
And look, two things with those offense. Number one, Baker Mayfield's leading the league in touchdowns. Okay.
Yes.
Number two, can we talk about the fucking the tuck and fucking the Buck and Tuck show? Is that what they're calling it? Yeah, the Buck and Tuck show.
What?
That sounds gay. No,
sounds real gay.
It just sounds
The
like
Buck and Tuck fuck show.
but look, the Buck Tuck fuck show, guys. No, but Bucky Irving and Sean Tucker.
Okay.
Rashad White, Bucky Irving, and
Rashad White. Trade him for a punter right now. We need a punter.
He's a good receiver. Like that's.
You give me receiver. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. Bucky Irving is playing like
enthusiasm.
Hey, Bucky Irving looks like Adrian fucking Peterson right now.
Bucky looks fucking great.
He does,
yeah.
He's punching motherfuckers in the face. He's doing cuts on a dime.
Running backs are going to keep making less money.
Oh yeah, Leah was
because they're just so easy to find.
Leah was watching me or watching with me, and like he like stiff armed like 3 dudes in a row, and she's like, "Is he allowed to do that?" And I'm like, "Absolutely, yeah."
Yeah, bro.
That's what he's supposed to.
I mean, like no, they should have ran through
play.
that.
I know
stiff
exactly
arm.
what play you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Cam Jordan ran into his own
like,
guy.
Duh!
Fuck you, Cam Jordan. Fuck
Dude,
you.
Bucky Irving is a pimp.
He made it look easy.
Yeah, he's
and
very
here's the
small
thing.
though. He's good, but I feel one day he's going to get hit.
Nah, bro. And look, we're talking about Bucky Irving. He didn't even get NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Sean Tucker did. And Sean Tucker had 54 yards from scrimmage. And
he got all the garbage time touches and fucking like made 150 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Not all garbage. He had 50 yards in garbage.
A lot of garbage time, yeah.
But he had like a 40-something yard catch where he looked like he was running 100 miles an hour. Like Sean Tucker looks like the real deal, and they got to give him touches. Like if he's back to 3rd string on Monday night against the Ravens, what the fuck are we doing? This guy just got NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
I feel like it'll be an equal split.
I mean, I like Rashad White out of the backfield as a 3rd down back, but that's what he is now. He's a 3rd down back.
Yes.
Do not let him run the ball on 1st down
let
ever
Bucky
again.
Irving run the ball for the first half. Let fucking Sean Tucker run the ball for the second half, and let Rashad White do all the passing 3rd down work. Yeah,
Thank you.
For sure. Yeah.
Thank you. That's what it needs to be. You keep them nice and fresh. Can you imagine? Sean Tucker runs like a steamboat too. So you put him in the 4th quarter. That's what the old Super Bowl Bucs of 20-something years ago. Dude, they would do that with Allstott.
That's what they did with Allstott. Yeah.
They would pound like fucking work done in the late 90s. It was thunder and lightning, and it was like they would just these teams would be exhausted, and they'd put in Allstott in the 4th quarter, and they're like, "Fucking really, dude?
I gotta tackle this guy. Fuck,
really?
I'm tired.
I'm so tired. It's 150 degrees out here. What are we doing?"
He's
and then
like
they
a
got
juggernaut,
just
like crashing through a wall.
He had offensive lineman pads, like,
and then
he had the biggest fucking pads. I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna bend over, and then I'm like a wall.
Yeah.
No, he was just wearing.
Drill.
He was Ram Man from the He-Man, like or whatever battle.
Yeah, the Ram guy. Yeah, the helmet.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, or Juggernaut from the fucking X-Men. That's what he was. And then when we won the Super Bowl, they're like, well, let's replace Tiny Work Done with Michael Pittman, a running muscle that beats his family. You know, let's just.
He ran his wife over with a car.
It was a Hummer.
Just
Oh
a
yeah,
little.
dude.
It was a Hummer balling.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think that's the important part of the story, Johnny.
It's the same crime, though. Like you're gonna get charged with the same crime whether you hit her with a fucking Kia or a Hummer.
I hit her with her own Hummer that I bought for her.
So what about a cement truck or a Toyota Tercel? Like is
Same
that
crime.
same crime?
Same crime, dude. Hit her with a fucking cement truck. That's so cool.
Hey,
You're
he had
gonna
his
do
best
it.
game in the Super Bowl. He crushed it in the Super Bowl against the Raiders. So
Yeah.
he can run over all the wives that he wants.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Isn't that funny how you can excuse
God.
people if they win a championship for you or if they have a really good album, you could just excuse any bullshit they do. You know what I mean? Like it could
Dude,
like
I don't know why Kevin Spacey doesn't get the pardon. He was a great actor. There,
oh my
I said
God. Well, he did get the part back. He's making movies again.
it. What is he making? What's he in? I'm gonna see
He
it.
got acquitted.
What?
Yeah, dude.
But I mean, what movies? Like,
I think
what
he got
movies have
acquitted
you seen?
twice in
Like-
England.
Like,
He's
oh,
working
okay.
on something, I
I
heard.
think he got but like
I'm just
still,
saying, he was in The Negotiator. He was in fucking L.A. Confidential. Like he was crushing.
Usual
He was one of the
Suspects.
best actors on the earth. Yes, fucking
Yeah.
Usual Suspects. Like he was great. And then
Very
just
good actor. Yeah, I mean,
get rid of him.
Well, he
for
shouldn't-
years, he
you
acted like
shouldn't
he
rape little
wasn't
boys.
fucking-
How many boys is it worth it?
Don't rape boys.
He
You
was
tell me I
such a
couldn't
good-
have the Thriller album if a little boy didn't get raped.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You know,
Like,
what's the chances that it's your little boy? Also, how much do we blame the parents?
Well, I can blame him equally.
I mean,
Still
even
not like it.
R. Kelly had enough hits that he could keep a whole house full of kidnapped women for about two
R. Kelly
decades.
was fine. Like he did not have the talent of a Kevin Spacey or a Michael Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. Like Michael Jackson,
He
like
was
what,
fine.
people are like, why didn't Michael Jackson go to prison? R. Kelly did. I'm like, well, R. Kelly pissed on people. Michael Jackson made Thriller, so that's the difference.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure if Michael Jackson ever had any criminal charges filed. I don't know. If
No,
they had
No,
had
they
the
just,
everybody-
evidence of
they
that.
just made that documentary,
Yeah, they didn't have the
which
evidence
is
for
super
criminal
fun.
charges.
You should watch it. Watch it with the family.
You know what?
It's a
What
fun
drives
family
me?
watch.
Super lighthearted.
I like it when people give excuses too because of like mental illness and stuff. They're like, yes, he did fondle little boys, but he was abused as a child himself. Like, okay, sorry for his bad luck, but you still can't fuck kids.
Still not allowed to do it.
No.
Yeah, no excuses. Good enough, apparently. It's like
Still not cool.
It's a pretty good excuse.
You said it like you were disappointed. You know,
I'm not
like-
mad. I'm just
I'm
disappointed.
just disappointed. It's a pretty good excuse, but it's not good enough.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm checking this.
really
I'm
not.
Googling this real quick. Hold on. Still not allowed to do it.
Yeah, still,
I just checked. As of
Conferred with my
2024.
lawyers.
still not allowed
No.
to do it.
It's not. You can't.
Um,
Not
What
even
that
in
whole
Oregon.
Menendez brothers show is about.
oh yeah,
Like my
yeah.
dad molested me. That doesn't mean you get to shoot him in the face.
Yeah. It makes us understand it,
I
but
get it.
doesn't mean.
Yeah, I understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if
still
I'm the
not
judge, I go,
Still
I get
bad
it.
behavior.
I get it, but you got to go to jail. You know, like you shot him in the fucking face. You know, what do you want me to do? Anyway, back to the
Let's move
Bucks.
on
We're
to
playing the
Bucks.
Ravens on Monday Night Football, folks. Do we give them the R. Kelly treatment? How are we treating it? No, it's gonna be a tough game. Like the Ravens, they started out 0-2, and it was like, what the hell is going on with this shit? And now they've popped off 4 in a row, and it looks like Henry might be an MVP candidate. He's just
It looks like they realized they had Derrick Henry. Like
well, he wasn't that great in Tennessee.
Justice Hill was getting like catches and touches
Yeah.
in the first couple of games, and then they were like, "Oh, wait a minute,
Yeah,
just give it to this giant."
that's fast. Did you see him break off that 93-yard run? He outran defensive backs. He's a gigantic
My
man
height. He's my
holding
height
a
at running
football.
back.
Oh,
He's
really?
holding a
He's my
football.
height.
He looked
And
stupidly
250
big.
pounds, 260 pounds.
Yeah,
like,
I think it was
maybe
in,
40 pounds lighter than me, but like not
Yeah.
far from me.
I was in
Yeah.
some
And
beer brewery.
it's like, give him the ball.
Yeah, I was in some beer brewery, and I was like, how the fuck tall is he?
But he's also like 4.4 speed. Like I don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they said he ran 22 miles an hour on that 93-yard touchdown.
He's-
He's,
22 miles
He's
an
a
hour.
giant speed demon. It
he's
makes
also
no
30.
sense.
He's 30 years old.
Yeah. Oh, he
Okay.
was talking about it. He puts $250,000 a year into his body.
That's
Like,
a
just-
senior.
he has
That's a
personal
senior for
trainer,
running
like,
backs.
How he eats, what he does with it. Like
Right.
he's gonna play for. He's gonna be like the Tom Brady of running backs.
I eat Asian babies. Like, what is he eating?
He only eats umbilical cords.
Cambodian breast milk.
He eats them like they're ramen. Like he just has a bowl full of cords. And he just,
Gross.
yeah. Put a little soy sauce on that. Yeah, no, he's
I'm
it's gonna be
worried
tough.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough, but
we need you, Vita Vea. You're the only one who could tackle him one-on-one.
well, we shut him down last year when we played Tennessee, but he didn't have Lamar Jackson doing read options.
Yeah, no.
You know,
So what is like what are the odds right now for this game on? This is Sunday or Monday?
This is
Monday night football,
Monday night
baby.
I
football.
believe
Yeah.
the over-under, I just bet it last night, but I believe the over-under is 49, so it should be a pretty high-scoring game.
Okay.
But
well, the Ravens,
the Ravens are favored by 3.5.
yeah, the Ravens have a horrible pass defense, great run defense. So Chris Godwin needs to go off. Mike Evans hasn't practiced all week. He's nursing a hamstring, but he says, or they say, it looks like he will play Monday night. Either way,
He
if
said
we can
he
get,
wants to.
Yeah.
of course he does. He's trying to get he's trying to keep that record going and everything else. But yeah, it's if Mike Evans doesn't play, we need big games out of Jalen McMillan. We need big games out of Trey Palmer. If he comes back from concussion protocol, we need we need
Cade Otton, stand up. Cade Otton. Fucking come on, bro.
Stop dropping passes, Cade
You
Otton.
look like you want to be somebody, but be somebody.
I don't know. When you see him outside of his helmet, he looks like a science teacher or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would love a good tight end. I would love a good strong tight end
I
across
bet
the
you
middle.
would.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a new segment we're starting here on the Ugly Mugs. Gay
want a
things
new
that
tight
Matt
end?
says. It's going to be fun.
Hope you set aside fucking an hour.
Yeah. We got plenty of time. We're Saturday recording, okay? We don't
Great
have to worry.
montage. No, I got to go. I got to tell jokes to old people
Oh, yeah,
tonight.
you gotta get out of here pretty soon.
6 o'clock show. Ooh, boy.
Let's put together a prop bet for Monday Night Football.
I'm definitely taking
Ooh.
the over on points. Like I think they're going to put up some.
Okay,
fucking-
so over on
It's going to be a
points.
shootout. It's going to be a shootout. You're talking, it might even be like an overtime game in the
I'll
30s.
go like 42-31 or something like that.
Hard. Let me get my prop bet up here.
Yeah, I've got it too, buddy.
They're very similar teams. Like they both stop the run. They
Yep.
cannot stop the pass for shit.
Yep.
The quarterbacks, Lamar and Baker, have the same amount of rushing touchdowns.
Really
Right.
fat,
2
really,
rushing touchdowns apiece,
really creative
Very
running
similar.
black quarterbacks. Yeah.
except for Derrick Henry, because there's no one like that dude on earth.
No, it's going to be a problem.
He
I
is
think
frightening.
that our problem on defense is not going to be Henry. We're gonna focus on him. We're gonna take him out, but it's the tight ends. You got Mark
Isaiah
Andrews
Likely.
and Isaiah Likely. Likely's the one that destroyed us last time they played us. Like he had like 9 catches for 111 yards or something. So
Mark Andrews has been good for a long time, but Isaiah Likely is better. Like he's
he's
more
good.
gifted.
We shall
He
see.
looks like what Kyle Pitts was.
What
like
about
supposed to be.
one? What about one leg Bucky Irving anytime touchdown?
I mean, that's you're talking about a team that stops the run.
They
So
stop the run a
Yeah,
lot.
okay.
you're going to get odds on that. It's going to help you,
Yeah,
but
it'll
It's
it'll
plus
make you more money.
1100
Yeah.
anytime touchdown.
1100.
no, that's first touchdown probably is plus
Oh, there you go.
1100.
Is that
yeah.
first touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it too far away.
I mean, I like the Bucks
I gotta get
getting
up close.
3.5 though. I don't think we lose by more than a field goal. I think it's going to come down to a field goal probably between these two teams.
There's going to be so many points.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
No, I took the anytime touchdown for Chris Godwin.
Oh yeah, dude. Chris Godwin's got to be he's got to be a monster this week.
because Mike Evans is hurt. He has a hamstring.
But Mike's
He's
probably
still going to play, but
yeah.
He probably won't play as much.
he'll be hindered.
The Ravens' only good defensive back plays in the slot, and he will be up against Chris Godwin. But that should open things up on the outside, even if it's not Mike Evans. Like I said, you look for McMillan to have he's fast. He can get out there. He can blow past some people, or even Trey Palmer or Sterling Shepard. There's your anytime touchdown. Get Sterling Shepard for an anytime touchdown.
Old man Sterling,
Holy
that's
shit,
the anytime.
He's playing
touchdown.
well.
Well, let's decide on
yeah.
one. Let's decide on
Baker
3
Mayfield
legs here.
brought him out of
Let's just-
retirement to put him.
All right, let's do this. All right, I got
let's
one for
decide on
you.
3 legs here.
I got this. Here's my my single game parlay for this game. All right. I'm gonna go Baker Mayfield over 1.5 touchdowns.
Okay.
All right, because it's going to be
Definitely. That's
that.
easy. Yeah.
It's a shootout, right?
Yep.
I might even tease that up to over 2.5 to get more odds on it, because I think he throws 3 touchdowns easy in this game. I know it sounds crazy, but they're both going to throw 3 touchdowns. Him and Lamar will definitely do that, and Lamar, they might both run one also. But yeah, I like Sterling Shepard anytime touchdown. I like Zay Flowers anytime touchdown.
I took that's on my parlay as well.
There you go. So it sounds like he's also playing out of his mind right now. He's going to be tough on us. We're banged up back there. Jamel Dean's out for another 2 weeks probably. So we shall see. We got to get not only pressure on Lamar, but we have to contain Lamar. So we're going to have to spy him. And who are you going to spy him with? The only guy fast enough would be another safety, like a Christian Izzian. You'll spy him there. And if you do that, you're going to open up a tight end. So Lamar's too good. So it's going to be a shootout. You're talking final score of like 42-40 or some crazy shit. So
I took the over on points. I took Zay Flowers anytime, and I took Lamar and Baker over for the rushing or for their passing yards.
I like it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
so
just
Sterling
anything.
Shepard anytime, Bucks on points.
Yeah.
And what?
I just took
Zay Flowers anytime.
And then Zay Flowers anytime touchdown.
And also got both quarterbacks over 1.5 touchdowns. So
yeah, I took the over on their passing yards, but yeah, they're gonna light it up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game. I really want to go, but I don't want to pay the crazy amount that they're charging for tickets. But if somebody is listening and you got an extra one you want to throw out there on the cheap, you let Daddy know. I don't mind sitting in the third sections or whatever. I don't care. There's a nice a couple different tailgates I can crash beforehand, including the Bones tailgate. So all that will be fun.
Shout out to the Bone.
Yeah, man, take us to the Bone tailgate one day.
I could take both of y'all easily.
Let's do it.
Let's go Monday. Let's find tickets.
I mean, I'm free on Monday.
I don't know if I'll find tickets, but we can totally.
I'll go to the tailgate. Yeah.
You want to go to tailgate and don't go to the? Well, you know what we can do? We can go to the tailgate and find tickets from there. Like maybe go in halfway through the first quarter.
I'll go to the tailgate and then go to Hooters and watch the game at Hooters.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, if you wait until the game starts, tickets are dirt cheap. Like you can get them.
We went to the Bucks Giants playoff game in like 2005, and my boy tried to do that, and he bought tickets for $200. And then he got there and turned out they were fake. So that
no.
That turned me off of trying that for like my whole.
I'm
not
think
buying from scalpers. Ever.
I think there's more safeguards in place now.
I don't trust people.
Well, no, there's an app you can there's an app where it's like SeatGeek or something where you can go in after the game starts and they just throw the tickets on like for $10.
Yeah, we just go in halfway through the first quarter or something. I'd be down.
I'm good with that. Yeah, I mean, we walk in, it's 21-20. You're like, God damn, it's 10 minutes into the game.
Yeah,
but,
it's 21-20 already.
And then we buy a couple of $30 beers. It'd be fun.
Ooh, delicious.
Yeah, dude.
We could just go to Hooters.
I like Hooters. Yeah,
I just want to go. I love a good tailgate, man. I'm a sucker for a good tailgate.
I love a good tailgate.
Food and like
Florida in the fall.
Cooler.
The 102.5 the Bone tailgate, you have to win tickets to even get into it, but of course I'm Johnny B, so I could get us into it. And it's sponsored by Bud Light, so there's all the drinks and seltzers, and then it's also
I'll let
sponsored.
that beer make me trans. I don't care.
I don't care, dude. I'll drink it off the dick.
That isn't trash.
It's not gay anymore, dude. Like Bud Light's like totally
I don't care
straight
that
now.
It's gay. I never cared that it was.
I didn't either.
Like
soap. It just tastes like ass.
It just tastes like dishwater.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, but yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I don't care about that. It tastes
like dishwater.
But it's crazy though. Like it went from people like no, it's gay to now it's UFC. Shane Gillis, Baker Mayfield just signed with him. They just did a commercial where his whole locker is like decked out in Bud Light, and he walks in, and he goes, "I like it."
I like it.
Baker's fun, man. He's a fun quarterback.
I love him, man.
He is the total opposite of
Baker.
Tom Brady.
Baker said in the press conference the other day that he was going Sasquatch hunting for his
he's a lunatic.
bachelor party. Yeah,
I'm sure he does.
We're going we're going into the woods. We're gonna find Sasquatch.
He's the best.
Or they already did. I don't know.
When he did that read option against the Saints, and he like lowered his shoulder into a safety, and he stood over the top of him like "fuck you." I just love that about him. Like he's like the ultimate competitor and shit talker. And what about he goes out with looked like a bad hip injury. Like they take him into the tent.
It looked pretty bad. Yeah.
The next play on the field is like a 40-yard run. He's out in front throwing a block on this big ass run. I believe it was Bucky Irving, big
Bucky
long
Irving.
run.
That was the same run, yeah.
And injured Baker Mayfield is out there throwing fucking blocks. I'm like, buddy, take a break. Like, what are you doing? Like, he's a lunatic. I love him. Like, guys,
He's a tiny Josh Allen.
He's for the boys. He likes. He's there.
I remember
he's for the team. He's a team player.
Yeah,
the week after he signed with the Bucks, he was at Tropicana Field, sitting in a normal section, buying beers for everybody. He's just like, yeah, I got the whole section. He's just buying beers for everybody. Like the coolest guy.
I just made $100 million. Yeah.
If you make $100 million, you should buy people beers. Yeah.
That wasn't his $100 million. That wasn't his $100 million. That was his prove it
he
year.
Didn't have the big contract yet.
No, he was making like $3 million or some shit. Like,
no.
I know. How can you afford beers? Like, no,
No,
dude, you give me 3,000, I'm buying beers. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, I have $3,000 burning a hole in my pocket. I just played a parlay and I'm buying Bud Lights for everybody. Hell yeah, that's nice. But let's try to go to the game Monday if we can. That'd be great.
Yeah,
or at least
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm in.
Do you guys want to get out of here? Or you want to talk about hockey before we get out of here?
I have to pee really bad. So
we could real quick talk about hockey. The Lightning are 3-0 right now. They're down 3-2 going into 4-3 going into the.
They're playing right now,
period.
right?
Yeah, they're going to the third period right now. They're in Ottawa playing the Senators, and they're in the midst of a 3-game road trip. And
eyes just shifting back and forth like a
frog.
Yeah, he's watching a puck. Obviously, he's very obviously watching a puck with the eye darts.
Look, man, if I can get
if you're listening on podcast platforms right now, you really got to get the video on YouTube and Spotify. Yeah. Make sure you follow our YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us wherever you get podcasts. But we also do video on Spotify.
Yeah, just subscribe to everything. It's free to do, and that's how you support your people that you love and or that you like, and you could share, do all that stuff. It's something more people need to do, not just with like entertainment, but like local businesses. If you have a friend that owns a bar, share it. Share it on Facebook. To your friends. Do all that stuff. I mean, it's all free, and we really appreciate it. Like, people really appreciate it when you support anything that we're doing out here, because word of mouth is it's not only
that's king.
It's not only free, but it's what makes or breaks everybody like us. So we need you out there.
People don't listen to fucking commercials. They listen like Matt tells me a place tastes good and gave him good service, and then I go there. It's not like an ad I heard on the radio. It's just word of mouth.
Support local artists, because they need it more than businesses.
Yeah.
Artists are fucking dying.
And speaking of local businesses, if you want to sponsor this show, we will tell people your food tastes good, and we will tell them that your beer is the best.
Even if we have to lie, I'll lie.
I don't give a
shit. You want if the price is right.
I'll say Bud Light is good. We'll all drink Bud Lights.
I love it.
Whatever you guys want.
As long as that check clears, I'll say whatever you want.
You goddamn right, dude. I will wear a Hitler mustache for enough money. You just fucking make it happen, all right? We're whores, all right? I'm tired of renting.
Dying to sell out, yeah.
Yeah, dude, like, help me. That's all I'm saying.
Remember, Three Ugly Mugs, November 9th at Divine Brewery. Also, October 25th, we're doing the Dirty Show at Side Splitters Wesley Chapel, followed by Down in Front, where we'll be roasting the movie Night of the Living Dead, the original from 1968.
Get some culture.
It's a full night.
Get some Halloween culture. We'll be there all night. We're partying.
We're going to have so much fun.
It's like 5 hours of hanging out with the Three Ugly Mugs at one of the best comedy clubs ever. So just come on out. It's going to be fun. We're going to be fucking hammered by the end of the night. It's going to be great. Yeah.
Yes.
Look forward to it. By the way, did you guys create a new cocktail during the hurricane? Because I did.
What is your new cocktail?
Oh, my God. Guys.
If you talk about it for longer than 3 minutes, I'm going to pee in my pants.
I'm going to piss myself.
I made a pumpkin old fashioned. There, I said it. Okay, it's really good.
Pumpkin old fashioned.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, whatever, dude. It is the basic white bitch old fashioned. Basically, real quick, couple of tablespoons of pumpkin puree, some brown sugar. Get it in there, muddle it really nice. Add your bourbon, a little bit of orange bitters, and then you garnish it with not only orange peel but a little bit of pumpkin rind also. And it's so good, guys. You could drink it off a dick, and it's not even gay.
You should post
if
that.
It's not gay enough.
You should make like a you should make like a graphic and post that on our Instagram and our
little
Facebook
recipe
page. Yeah,
like a
little
That'd
recipe.
That'd be so cute. I love that for you.
Seems like a lot of work.
Footballs on it. Footballs on it.
Put a little pumpkin, a little football in the corner.
Yeah. What if I just post a picture of me with a dick in my face? It's a lot easier.
We've all seen that.
We've all seen it. Oh well. I love
subscribe.
hanging out with you guys.
Love you
Please
guys.
Subscribe. Fun episode. I'm really glad to be
Go
back.
Bucks.
Yeah,
Go
dude.
Bucks.
Fuck you, Milton. Fuck you, Milton.
Let's try to go. I want to do it.
Let's do it.
Yay.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.